Hello and welcome to Odds on League and Matchday 33, penultimate match day in the French competition. We know the champion PSG, and we know that they are not going to play the Champions League final because they were knocked out by Borussia Dortmund. A bit disappointing, the game, but not the season, I guess. Alain Valnegri for PSG.
Hello, Edu. Hello, everyone. Disappointed. At the end, PSG yesterday shoot 31 times in the goal. For shoot in the post. I think that there was unlucky yesterday, and Dortmund played the game what they need to play. Defend really well his last 20 meter. In the area, we saw a Hummels with 10 years less, and the goalkeeper make good save in the key moment of the game. But in my opinion, the first year of Luis Enrique is really positive because he won the league, he can won the cup, and he arrived in semi-final. Not a lot of manager of Paris Saint-Germain have that results in the first season, and it's positive. It's a young team. Now the biggest question is how the club will be managed the Mbappé transfer. That one will be a key the next season.
Well, we have PSG Toulouse, the last home game for PSG this season, probably the last home game for Mbappé. At PSG, expected goals over 3 for PSG against Dortmund. You were talking about how unlucky they were hitting the woodwork 6 times in the semifinals, 4 in the second leg, 2 in the first leg. Well, let's analyze all the games. Remember, as always, leave the comments, of course, press the like and subscribe. Tell your friends that we are here giving you the best tips, another international ACCA that you all nailed, Alain. So now let's go on with the show. And in this match day, we have 2 games on Friday and all the other ones on Sunday, 9 p.m. local time for Friday. First game is Brest. Reims. Brest still want to nail the 3rd spot. Remember that the 4th is going to the Champions League, but to the playoff. So it's very important to finish 3rd. I guess they should be happy getting Reims right now because their season is over and they are ending in a really bad fashion. Even lost 4-1 last weekend, Alain, against Clermont, the worst team in Ligue.
Yes, Brest is the best season in the history for Brest. If they catch the Champions League is curious because probably they can't be played in his stadium because his stadium is his old stadium. Brilliant season for Brest. We saw Brest. I think the game when they won in Rennes was the key, especially for this last part of the season, because without these 3 points, Brest should be in another position. And right now, they still have the destiny in his hand, and the team answered really well. The team drew against Nantes the last Sunday, but they do the game. They try to win the game. They don't found the goal. In spite of that, is the point. Certify Brest will be a European team, and that one is a big news at the beginning of the season. Nobody think me first. Brest can be catch a European spot. Reims, I am a little disappointed with Reims because I think the squad is better than the table. That doesn't confirm the excellent second part of the last season, and the last 5 games only 2 points. Only 2 points for Reims. It means I think the vestry are not in good relationship with Still. Still said he doesn't will be following in Reims, and that one affect the last part of the season. And Reims right now can't be catch a European spot. We have two teams: a team with a big motivation to conserve the champions, and a team will be played with the free mind. Now I choose over 2.5 goals for this game. Reims will be both team to score. Sorry, both team to score. I think Reims can be score in Brest, and Brest. Obviously, I see the team score or winning odds 1.72.
Yeah, the win is 1.87 for Brest. So even if you combine both teams to score and Brest to win, you should have odds near 3, which is very good. And also for Friday, we have Nice Le Havre, very important game. Nice fighting for the European spots, still with some options to catch the 4th place, but basically to keep the 5th and go directly to the Europa League. Le Havre, they are fighting to avoid relegation 3 points more than Metz. It was very important that they beat Strasbourg. Actually, the last games of both teams, Alain, was against Strasbourg, and both won 3-1.
Yes, exactly. I think Nice made 5 months in a very good level. Was second during a lot of journey, but from the beginning of February, Nice lose this point average, lose a lot of points, especially away. Now there must to conserve the Europa League spot, and there must to win in change. Le Havre, in my opinion, is not mathematically saved, but 3 points with 2 games to play is a very good advantage, comfortable for Le Havre. In Nice is difficult the game, but there must to catch, in my opinion, 1 point in 2 games to save his spot. For the first game in the season, Le Havre will be able to score 3 times against Nice. We saw Le Havre score a lot with the biggest team. 3 goals in Paris, 3 goals against Nice when Nice was really good. For that reason, I choose over 2.5 goals, odds 1.99.
All right, let's focus on the games we have on Sunday. First one, Clermont, Olympique Lyon. Clermont is still alive, but with a lot of odds to go down to Ligue 2. Actually, if they don't win this game, they are a Ligue 2 team. But, well, they keep the hope alive until the last 2 games. They have Lorient. In the next one, Lyon, Alain, still with options to finish in the top 6, beat Lille away. It's very difficult not to back Lyon after the great end of the season. The second part of the season is been brilliant for Lyon.
But the game in Lille, the victory 4-3 in Lille when they lose 2-0 at the end of the first half was so crazy. Probably one of the most crazy game we saw in Ligue 1 this season. What means that? It means Lyon is ready to play against every rival, and Lyon are in final in Coupe de France, but Lyon are only 2 points down to Lens, who is 6th and can be fight for this position. Now Clermont needs 6 points to have to catch the position 16, who can permit to the team to play a play out against the 3rd team of Ligue 2. You must to catch 6 points against Lyon. The grade of difficulty are really high. is a derby. But the last game you saw that you say that there will be play against Lorient, and I think Clermont this season show a lot of character, because a lot of team after 25 journey with that position will be keep down the motivation and have a really difficult end of the season. No, Clermont still we are in live, still with the wishness to catch the point of play out, but I think playing against Lyon is so difficult for that reason. I choose Lyon winning in Clermont odds 1.62.
I can't understand why Lyon, they have Strasbourg in the last game, so it's going to be kind of easy, or they are going to be favorite to get the 6 points, the last 6 points of the season. Next game is Montpellier, Monaco. This one is important, well, for Monaco. They want to keep the second spot, 4 points more than Brest, so a win here. And they will be the runner-up of the competition. Thrash Clermont, they won 5 of the last 6 games, but also Montpellier, they finished the season in a really good fashion. They are undefeated in the last 6 games.
Yes, but Montpellier deserved to save the category. They had a difficult moment in the season, but they'll go out about this dark moment really well. Now it's curious to see the game when against which rival they won the last game. Le Havre, Lorient, Clermont, Nantes, and Toulouse. Every team fight against relegation. We can add Reims, where it's always difficult to win in his stadium. Now Monaco are in a very good position. Monaco doesn't want to play the European playoff, and for that one they need only 1 point. 1 point in 2 games, and there will be catch a direct spot for the next Champions League. It's a classical game of the end of the season. Where is more motivate? Who is the motivation? I think Monaco have something more about the motivation. Monaco be able to win in Montpellier, and I choose Monaco winning because the odds are interesting. Odds 1.95, and we can add Monaco away is the best team in Ligue this season.
Finally, we are going to see Monaco next season in the Champions League. Also, Lille is fighting to get into the Champions League spots. Right now they are 4th, but they have Brest 2 points away, and Nice 4 points below them, and they are playing against Nantes. This is a very important game. Also, Nantes in risk of falling into the bottom 3. They have 4 points more than Metz, so they are almost safe.
Almost safe, yes, but where is the mystery of Nantes? They lose the last 9 games at home, consecutive. In 2024, Nantes doesn't draw a game at home. They lose every game from the beginning of the year. There must, I think, Nantes will be saved the category, but for the away average of points, and there must catch that. There must catch that against Lille. I think it's less probably there will be won this game. Lille are fighting for European spot. Lille do a very good season, but they need to catch the champions, to improve the last season. And same question to like Montpellier, Monaco. Who is the motivation? I think Lille have something more. Nantes with 4 points. that can be managed, that advantage to save the category and avoid play the play out. Is warning because Lille away sometimes they're not the same team like when they played at home. But in spite of that, I think Lille will be win in Nantes, and I choose Lille winning odds 1.91.
Nantes, remember, they are the worst home team in the competition in La Beaujoire, only 12 points, 3 wins, 3 draws, same as Metz, really poor when they are playing at home. Next game is Olympique Marseille, Lorient. Marseille with the eyes on the Europa League, that key game in Bergamo against Atalanta in the league. They won't finish in European spots. It's only 1 win in the last 6 Ligue 1 games, and Lorient, they are fighting to avoid relegation, 3 points away from Metz. I guess, Alain, if you are a Lorient fan, you could hope to get points from the Velodrome, because Olympique Marseille, they are thinking in other stuff.
Yeah, the season of Lorient is really negative. Maybe in March, April, we can show some improvement, but in the last 8 games, only 1 point, and they lose point against direct rival in that period, and they have a problem with the goal, because the team suffer in front of the goal, and the team suffer in defense. Is the worst defense in Ligue 1. When Marseille play at home, Siles, 𝐬𝐭𝐴 arrive in the bench of Olympique de Marseille. When they play at home, is a team with a lot of powder, with a goal average highest respect to the Marcelino and Gattuso era. I think we will be see the result. We must know the results about in Europa League, because Marseille is an emotional team, and then in the case of them qualify for the final, the game Sunday night in Marseille will be really hot in the stadium. In spite of that, Marseille still fighting to try to catch a spot in Conference League. They fight with Rennes and Lyon for the 7th position, because probably the 7th position of the table will be give a spot in Europa. Marseille must to win. Marseille must to score. And for that reason, against the poorest defense in Ligue 1, I choose over 2.75 goals, odds 1.92.
Also, attention, Achtung, like the Germans would say, Alain, Marseille is the worst home team in the competition, together with Clermont, only 11 points, 2 wins, only at the Velodrome, a team that historically they are very good at home, with very hot supporters, but this season they are having a lot of internal problems, and we can see also in the results playing at home. Talking about homes, PSG Toulouse, the last home game for Kylian Mbappé, with the PSG t-shirt if he leaves at the end of the season. PSG, this is going to be the last game at the Parc des Princes, apart from the Coupe de France final to be played also in Paris against Lyon. PSG, I guess, depressed or sad after the Dortmund knockout in the Champions League, Alain.
Yes, yes. The news and the information is the last game to Kylian Mbappé in the Parc des Princes, not the last with the PSG jersey, because he has to play a French Cup final against Lyon
in Saint-Denis. The final.
Yes, Stade de France. Now it's difficult to process an elimination in semi-final in Champions, but I think Luis Enrique is able to work in the brain of each player. Marseille will be Paris Saint-Germain will be motivated to do a great game against a team who finally we can see Toulouse finish well the season. The last six game, only one defeat against Montpellier, but probably the team was not to motivate. In the last six games, their catch a draw against Marseille, their won in Rennes, really important, and they quit the danger zone for the play out spot. A game with defense really open. I think we will be see goals in the Parc des Princes at the night. For that reason, I choose over 2.75 goals, odds 1.82.
All right. By the way, the final decision is going to be played in Lille, in the Decathlon Arena.
Ah, see, yes. You go?
I wish. It's a good game, but no, I'm not going. But yeah, it will be a good game. Lyon, PSG. We saw this game a couple of weeks ago, and PSG beat Lyon. Remember that. And two more games to analyze. Lens is the next one. Lens 6 in the standings, still with options to catch Nice and Rennes. With the option you spoke about Marseille of getting into the 7th spot. They are 2 points away from Lyon. Rennes, another of these teams that they are very disappointing this season, especially when they are playing at home. They are not getting the results that we are used to them when they play in Rennes, Alain.
Yes, but I know you like mathematics. Edu,
not that much.
Check a thing. If Rennes win against Lens, Lyon win in Clermont, and Marseille win against Lorient, we will be 8th. Lyon with 50 points. Lens 49. Rennes 48 and Marseille 47. Imagine the last journey and the combination. We can have the last journey for the last spot in Conference League. So crazy. I hope we will have that case. Rennes is difficult because Rennes, I think, is the team with European ambition, with less balance. We see the results, very good things and very bad things. Really crazy games in Metz. There was down in the score at the end of the first half. In the second half, in 20 minutes, they'll be able to win the game. The game before there was winning 2-0 after 10 minutes against the Brest, and they lose 5-4, and they received the goal in the 95 minutes in the game. It's difficult to believe in Rennes in one sense. But in front of Rennes, we have Lens. Lens finished really bad the season, especially away. The last 3 games, 3 defeats in Marseille, in Metz, and in Lille. We don't saw the loss about the last season. I think the elimination in Europa League was hard for the team, and we saw that in the results, because they start the season bad, they improve, there's back to the team for European Champions League spot, and in the key moment of the season, Lens miss and are not here. For that reason, I think Lens will have a lot of difficulties to win. In Rennes have a double motivation, because since 2014 there doesn't win against Lens, and Rennes want to dream for a European spot. I think Stefan will be prepared really well this game, and the odds are so interesting. Rennes winning odds 1 to 2.55.
Okay, and the last game is a derby, Strasbourg, Metz. Metz trying to get out of the bottom three, also 3 points away from Lorient for direct relegation. Lost to Rennes and Lille at home. Strasbourg finishing the season in a bad way, 3 consecutive defeats.
Yes, I don't know what is the case of 𝐿𝐭𝐴𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜𝐭𝐞𝐝 with Metz, because he received a red card at the end of the game against Rennes, but I think he can the league can change the color of the card, and the 𝐿𝐭𝐴𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜𝐭𝐞𝐝 should be stay in the field, but we are not sure. Now is Wednesday. We wait for the official communication about the league to know that it's a derby. You said that, and when is a derby, a team without motivation because it's saved, like Strasbourg, do a very good season for Patrick Vieira's back in Ligue 1. We saw interesting things. There doesn't have continuity because it's a really young team. The last 3 games, we felt something missing in motivation skills. But against Metz, Lameno will be motivated. Lameno will be want to see Strasbourg winning to put Metz is in a difficult situation. Metz is curious because Metz is a team, when they played away, they catch more points away than home, and that one can have an influence. The first game in the season, Strasbourg won 1-0 in Saint-Symphorien. Now is the last call for Metz. In spite of that, I think Strasbourg will be put in a risk zone. Metz and Strasbourg will be winning. I think the difference is highest than the odds. The odds is 2.10 for Strasbourg victory.
Yeah, 5 wins away from home for Metz. Alain, your safe bet?
Strasbourg Metz over 1.5 goals, odds 1.29.
And the ACCA?
Lyon winning. Marseille Lorient over 2.75 goals. Monaco winning. PSG Toulouse over 2.75 goals for a total 11.03.
Great, Alain Valnegri, thank you very much. Next week we will have our last Ligue and video this season, so stay tuned. Good luck with your bets and see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.